Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The sun is shining, and it's time to get to game number 2 of our doubleheader here between the Northwest Nazarene Crusaders and your Simon Fraser University Plan here on BD Field, home of Plan Softball. We're just a few moments away from getting started. Your starting battery today for Simon Fraser University, the catcher, number 4, Catherine Murnahan, and your pitcher, number 16, Jessica Goulet.
All good? No changes? First time for a change. It's kind of rare, but hey, we'll take it.
Leading things off here in the top of the first inning for Northwest Nazarene will be number 1, Alyssa Mitchell.
All right, here we are back for game number 2 of 2 in today's doubleheader. Just a quick recap of how things went last game. Long story short, mercy rule 11-3 for the Crusaders, and here we are, a new game, new day. And starting off the game for the Crusaders is Alyssa Nishelm, and pitching for the Clan will be Jessica Goulet. So that's Alyssa Nishelm for the Crusaders. So that's Goulet here for the Clan now. We'll get you starting lineups in a second, just finalizing all that stuff. So 1-1 the count now from Goulet. As that one drops in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes count now. So just a quick recap of the batting order here for the Crusaders. It'll be Nishelm, Pascal, Carlton, Schuster, Pesic, Shower, Sylvester, Brown, Day, and then the pitcher Watkins. So no changes there. Defensive alignment here for the Clan. Pitching Goulet, catching Murnigan, catching will be Balick. At second is Lundrigan, short Raison, third Shared, left Mogavero, center Gillis, and in right Proctor. So quick out here for the Clan now. And now it will be Lily Pascal here batting for the Crusaders. And again, defensive shift here as Balick is pretty much playing right beside the pitcher. So 1 strike now with 1 away here. Beautiful sunny day here at BD Field for game 2. And again, you're with me, Luca Molinari. And that one will come in, and it'll be a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike now with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. And 2-1 pitch coming in. That one's slapped, and it looks like it will bleed, but it won't, as Mogavero is there to make the play. Quick 2 outs here for the Clan, and good start here for Goulet. But as we saw in the last game, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So this will bring up Whitney Carlton, who had an absolute monster game last game. And already looking to get some hits going. So Crusaders here being sat down 1-2, and it will be Carlton here. And that one will go high. 2 balls, no strikes now, the count for Carlton. So time being called here. Ball got on the field from what appears to be either the bullpen or the batting cage. So just to avoid confusion here, yes, both teams are wearing white jerseys, but Northwest Nazarene do have the red sleeves, whereas the SFU Clan have the red long sleeves. So black long sleeves versus red long sleeves, if you're having trouble telling the difference. So 3-0 the count now, Goulet to Carlton. And 3-0 pitch now coming in. And that one will hit the zone. So hopefully battling back here is Goulet. She does get 1 strike in there, so 3-1 the count now with 2 away. And gets her swing in, 3-2 now, battling all the way back, 3-0 to get it 3-2, full count now. Crunch time now for Goulet. So 3-2 count now. And swung on and missed, strike 3. Goulet sitting down the hot hand Carlton. 1-2-3, see you later. Quick 3 up, 3 down, and we will be right back for the bottom of the first here at Beatty Field.
Here in the bottom of the first inning. Bottom of the first inning, leading off for Simon Fraser University, number 18, Taylor Gillis.
All right, leading off the bottom of the first for the Clan is the center fielder, Taylor Gillis. Clan are off to a better start than last game so far. A quick 3 up, 3 down by Goulet. So defensive alignment here for the Crusaders. Pitching for the game is Abigail Watkins. Catching is Sylvester. At first is Carlton. At second is Day. Short, Nechelm. Third, Brown. In left is Schuster. In center is Shower. And in right is Pascal. So 1-1 the count now for Gillis. And Gillis gets a piece of that one, fielded cleanly by Carlton. So the batting order here for the Clan will be Gillis, Balick, Lundrigan, Proctor, Raison, Rattel, Shared, Mernigan, and Mogavero, and it is Goulet on the mound. So with that, it'll now be Alex Balick at the plate for the Clan. Homered in her first at-bat last game. Seeing if she can repeat that magic here. Clan here needing to get off on a good start here, trying to, so to speak, rinse that bad taste of the last game out of their mouth. And Balick rips that one right back up the middle. Good start here for the Clan as Balick gets them off on a good start. So she gets the single, and it will bring up the second baseman, Taylor Lundrigan. So Lundrigan now with a runner on, 1 out. And she's going to lay down the sack bunt, pulls it back, takes a hack right back at the pitcher. So back-to-back plays right back in the face of the pitcher. Could be the reason why she is wearing that face mask. And this will bring up the right fielder, Rachel Proctor. Proctor, Clan's best hitter, batting .363, 5 home runs on the year. So with 2 runners on, this is definitely the person the Clan want at the plate. And Proctor does come up with Balick in scoring position, as well as Lundrigan on second. And that one will get through the glove of the second baseman and bobbled by the right fielder, where once the Crusaders look dominant, they make 2 errors on that play, and that will score 2 runs. Quick 2-run inning there for the Clan so far. And Proctor does end up on third. So the ball first sneaks under the glove and then is booted by the fielder. So somewhere in there, there's going to be an error. But either way, 2 runs for the Clan. So after that, it will bring up the shortstop, Danielle Raison. She will have a runner on third. So already things rolling a whole different way for the Clan here. So already 2 runs here in this inning. 1 out. And that's head coach Rich Wagner from the Crusaders. Going to have a little talk with his infield there, most likely his pitcher. So after a quick little powwow, 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes, and that's to Raison, who's at the plate right now. And that one will come in high. 2 balls, no strikes now for Raison. So as I mentioned last game, Pesic was the best pitcher on the lineup in terms of ERA for the Crusaders with a 6.03 ERA, and right now they have Abigail Watkins, who has a 10.87 ERA. So pointing out that silver lining of last game was they depleted the best pitcher on the Crusaders, making their chance in this game much better. So here we are, up 2 runs so far in the first inning, 1 out and 2 balls. And that ball's hit. It will get through and it will score a run. So Danielle Raison with the RBI single. So the Clan immediately forgetting what that last game felt like, and they're just on a whole new pace this game. And this will bring up Nicole Rattel, the designated player. So 3-0 so far, and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And that one will drop in for a strike. So again, much better pace here in game 2 so far from the Clan. Much more to smile about on that side of the dugout. And Rattel has no problem wearing that. Head on over to first. It looks good on you. So after getting hit by the pitch, it will bring up the third baseman, Stephanie Shared. So Shared comes up with runners on 1 and 2 and 1 away. So Shared here went yard last game, so definitely has home run power. She check swings that. She's thinking it too. So Shared here, 1 ball, no strikes the count, with 1 away here. Runners on 1 and 2. So those runners are Raison and Rattel. Two balls, no strikes to count here. So Shared here, definitely looking for something to hit. And gets a piece of that one. Third ball up the middle, hit so far this inning by the Clan. And that will be a single. Bases are loaded. It will bring up the catcher, Catherine Mernigan.
Bases loaded for number 4, the catcher, Catherine Mernigan.
Now Mernigan right now, no home runs on the year. This would be a great time to change that stat. Put another 4 quick runs on the board here for the Clan. It's amazing what can happen with one swing of a bat. So 1 out and 3 runs so far scored this inning, and it's Mernigan with the bases loaded. And she was thinking bomb as she takes a hack at that one. She does score a run on the fielder's choice, so positive at bat either way. So heads up play there by Carlton, who went to look to throw home. It wasn't there, put it back and got it to center, or for home base. And here we go, number 11, Robin Mogavero. So all 9 of the Clan hitters so far have gotten their at-bats this game. And Mogavero, she saw something she liked, took a big hack, wasn't there though. So 0-1 the count now coming into Mogavero. And that one drops in for a strike. 0-2 the count now on Mogavero. So 0-2 pitch now to Mogavero. And Mogavero goes down swinging. The Clan go through the whole order in 1 inning. Score 4. They strand 2, but either way, the damage has been done so far by the Clan as they do score 4 runs this inning. And just a big old thank you to Keith and Betty Beatty, who are proud supporters of the SFU softball team and also supported with the beautiful Beatty Field. So thank you, Keith and Betty Beatty. And we'll be right back for the 2nd inning.
9 spot, 11's out. 5 is in. 5 will go to position 8. And 18 will go to position 7. Good? 5 for 11. And then they're going to switch defensive with 18. Good?
Defensive changes made by Simon Fraser University. Coming in for Robin Mogavero is number 5, Kendra Goodman, who will now play center field. Going to left field, number 18, Taylor Gillis.
That's what we're talking about, kids. Go, Jed. We're all over this cat. Here we go now, kids.
Next at bat, number 12, Gentleman Schuster.
Just the blue one, not the other one. Yeah, that one. I'll grab it here in a minute. Maybe not, but...
All right, leading off the inning here for the Crusaders is their left fielder, Catalina Schuster. Defensive change here from the Clan. Out of the game is number 11, Mogavero. In the game is Kendra Goodman. Goodman in center, and Taylor Gillis, the normal center fielder, has been moved into left. And that ball fouled off by Schuster. So after a little 3 up, 3 down on the flip side of the Crusaders, the Clan proceed to go through the whole order and score 4 runs. Now it's going to be about seeing how they respond to having that lead. So it's about seeing how Goulet will respond to the 4-run lead. And Goulet drops that one in there. No balls, 2 strikes now. So 0-2 the count now. So Goulet so far with 2 strikeouts on the day. And gets another one. So now up at the game, now up to play at the plate, the designated player, Ashley Pesic, who was the pitcher last game, did a good enough job to secure the win. Granted, that's one of those games you can tip your hat to the offense. And Goulet drops that one in there. So no balls, 1 strike. Goulet doing a good job so far, really getting up on the hitters. Keeping the game fast right now. And that one just a little too high. One on one the count now to Pesic. And that one just a little too low. Gets away from Ernigan there. So 2-1 now the count for Pesic. And Goulet sails that one up and away. 3-1 now. So 3-1 the count now for Pesic. Goulet, pitch comes in, won't hit the zone. She gets the free 90. And after giving up the walk, that'll bring up the center fielder, Allie Schauer. And very typical of last game, Pesic got walked 2 times. So very patient at the plate. She will wait for her pitches, and it pays off for her as she's on first. And that ball is swung on and ripped foul. Good job getting ahead of the hitter there is that Schauer. So 0-1 the count now. And that one just a little too low. So ones across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away with a runner on first for Goulet. And Goulet misses the zone there, just a little too outside. Mernigan trying to give some words of encouragement there to her pitcher, trying to keep her from doing backstrokes in her own head. So 2-1 now. And that one's a ball. Looks like it caught that low part of the zone, but apparently not. 3 balls, 1 strike to count now. So here we go, 3-1 pitch coming in from Goulet. And she sails that one outside. Timeout called by Mernigan. Settle down her pitcher. So infielders out there giving Goulet some words of encouragement. Trying to settle her down. Off to a good start in the first inning. Faltering a little bit here. After 2 straight walks after striking out the leader Schuster, it will bring up the catcher Lisa Sylvester. And again missing the zone. Goulet here really needing to settle down. So score still is 4-0 after a monster first run from the Clans offense. And that one's popped up. Infield fly called by the official, although it is still brought down by Balick. So either way, she's going back to the bench. And this will bring up the third baseman, Kiana Brown. So Goulet managing to bounce back after giving up 2 walks, getting a quick out. Now it's about getting Kiana Brown out, getting the Clan offense back out there, who seems to be on a roll. And that one swung on and hit, but will be foul, just out of the reach of Shared. One and one the count now, 2 away. Hits right now, 5 hits SFU, 0 to the Crusaders, who have reached base so far in this inning by back-to-back walks. And Goulet, and that's a wild pitch as Mernigan misses that one. So after Mernigan failed to get a hold of that pitch, it will advance the runners. So the runners who got on walks suddenly at second and third. Dangerous territory here for the Clan. As that one will paint the corner. Deuce is wild now. 2-2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out here in the second inning. There's a runner on second. I don't know how many more 2s you can throw in there. And apparently the batter is number 2, so right when I thought you couldn't get any more 2s, I was wrong. Luckily for the Clan, though, only one of the 2 potential runs scores. So that's Kiana Brown with the RBI single, which will now bring up the second baseman, Kendra Day. So here we go, first and third scenario. So that's Day now, the new batter. And the runner fakes to go, doesn't, and it still will be a strike. 0-1 the count now on Day. Curious to see here what the Crusader base runners do. Can't afford to get thrown out, therefore kind of defeats the purpose of the first and third. Try to fake out the catcher. And again, Murnigan potentially getting a little rattled at what's going on. Drops the ball again. So a timeout here being called by Coach Rennie, trying to settle down his girls. Reaffirming his pitcher probably, don't worry about the runner at first, just do your job and get out of the inning. So after a little powwow from Coach Rennie, we'll be right back in action here. And it's Goulet pitching to Kendra Day of the Crusaders. 1-1 the count with 2 away here on the top of 2. Runners on first and third for the Crusaders. So a pitch from Goulet as that one's fouled off by Day. 1-2 now. Goulet so far with 3 strikeouts, so definitely a strikeout threat on the hill. Corner infielders really hugging the lines. Big gap in the middle. And the runner will go. No throw being made, however. So again, deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2 runners on. And that one just misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now with 2 away here in the top of 2. Goulet looking to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs. There are runners on for second and third, so scary position there. As that ball looked close, still a ball though. As Goulet suddenly equals the tally of balls and strikes, or not balls and strikes, but walks and strikeouts. And it will bring up the top of the order, Alyssa Nisham. Nisham struck out her first at-bat, but she will come up now with bases loaded and 2 away, so different circumstances altogether now. As she watches that first one go by for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count now. Bases loaded here. So interesting scenario here for the Clan. Find themselves in these situations a lot in these last game and a half. Or last game and this beginning of the game. So a 1-1 pitch coming in now from Goulet as that one just catches the up and away zone. Or up and away part of the zone. So 1-2 the count now for Nisham. Clan here looking to escape another bases loaded situation. As that one will come in for a ball. Good lights there from Nisham. In the previous game, Clan found themselves in a couple situations where they were forced in a bases loaded situation, able to get out of a few, and then other things happen. So, hopefully good things can happen here for them today. As that one is fouled off, it appears to hit the batter. Foul call we were all waiting for, or in this case, dead ball. So it is now 2s across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of pitches here for Goulet in the second inning. Definitely one of those things to watch out for Coach Rennie, as he has a thin bullpen after last game. And that one will be just a little too outside. Full count now for Nisham. So full count now, 2 out, a scenario we've seen quite a bit this inning so far. And that one looks to be good, but not. And one of the worst things you can do, walk in a run, has just happened for the Clan here.
The next at bat will be number 7, William Ashford.
And Coach Rennie appears to be making a substitution, looking to be going to his bullpen already, or maybe changing catchers. And Goulet apparently on a short leash, as it appears that we'll be seeing a new pitcher coming in already. So just when we thought she was ruled out for the day, senior Kelsey Hawkins is now taking the mound. And also number 19, Caitlin Cameron, coming into the game. So a big change here for the Clan is they do have their ace in the hole, Kelsey Hawkins, who is scheduled to be out for today due to injury, but is here right before our eyes pitching. So interesting to see how this game goes for Hawkins. So just a quick recap of what's going on. We have Catherine Mernigan out and Caitlin Cameron in, and we have Jessica Goulet out and Kelsey Hawkins in. So short leash for, that's a short leash for Goulet. Oh, she did walk quite a few batters. She had 3 strikeouts and 4 walks. Unlike last game where Stokowski was giving up hits, it's more agreeable than giving up walks. Can't be giving up free bases. If people are going to get on base, they might as well earn them. As that ball will get past Cameron, and it will score a run. So welcome to the game for the pair of them. First pitch goes by, and it will score a run. Unfortunate turn of events here for the Clan, as they started off very strong in that first inning, but are now starting to struggle here in the top of the second, giving up 3 runs so far. A lot of offense we've seen so far this game, as now with Pascal up at the plate, we have almost seen the Northwest Nazarene go through their batting order. It was Schuster who led off this inning, and she was batting in the 4 spot, and we are now seeing the second hitter up to bat right now. And that will paint the corner of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. So Hawkins, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And she gets her with the strikeout, but it will score a run and advance. So rough start here for the Clan. Right when the Clan needed a break, they did not get one. Now for those of you wondering, she swung and missed. Why is she at first? It's a drop third strike. The runner does have the ability to run to first, and in that case it actually paid off. So an out snatched from the hands of the Clan right there. And suddenly we are tied at 4 apiece, and that will bring up number 13, Whitney Carlton, to the plate. So Carlton up at the plate. Again, had a big day in that first game. She struck out in her last at-bat. So 0-1 the count now to Carlton. And swing and a miss. Good pitch selection. Buckled her a little bit on that off-speed pitch. Carlton was thinking fastball all the way. Got fooled by that off-speed. Sign of a good pitcher right there, keeping you on your toes. And being able to make good hitters look terribly average, which Hawkins did on that pitch right there. And tipped and fouled, strike 3. She strikes out again, and the Clan finally get out of the inning as they do give up 4 runs, though the damage was done. But a sign of life for the Clan as Hawkins is now in the game. And we're pretty much back to basics, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the second.
There were 4 runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on base. No errors committed by SFU. The score.
DP's pitching for
Now pitching for NNU, number 14, Ashley Pessick.
All right, here we are, bottom of the second. Pitching change for the Crusaders. Moving from the designated player to pitching is number 14, Ashley Pessick, who was the pitcher last game. So if the Clan didn't see enough of her last game, they'll definitely have another shot out of this game. And this is the leadoff hitter, Taylor Gillis, up at the plate right now. So the Clan going through their full batting order in the first inning and now pretty much get the start of their order all over again. And count 2-0 now for Gillis, doing a good job of laying off that pitch. Two balls, no strikes to count now for Gillis. Make that 3-0 now as she watches that ball go by. A little low, a little outside. So 3 balls, no strikes to count for Gillis. And she'll paint the low and away corner on that one. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count now to Gillis. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to count. No runners on here in the bottom of the second. And battling back. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So battling back here is Pessick. Gillis last time got put out by the first baseman. Oh, this time she will draw the walk, which will bring up Alex Balick, who's been having a good day so far. Had a home run the first game, singled so far in the first inning. So here comes Balick with a runner on first in the bottom of the second inning. And she goes to show the sack bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Frustrating part of this game for Coach Rennie must be the fact that despite the game being tied, NNU only has 1 hit. That's a lot of free bases leading to free runs. So definitely a frustrating part of the game here for the Clan. You're going to give up runs, make them earn them. And Balick that time shows bunt and then goes again for it. And they're asking, did she go? They're saying, no, she didn't. NNU coach calling balderdash on them. So here we go, 1-1 pitch. Balick again showing bunt. So 2 balls, 1 strike now the count for Balick. None away, runner on first. The runner on first is leadoff hitter Gillis, showing bunt, pulls back. Goes to take a hack, pulls back. And it will advance Gillis to second on the pass ball. So after that, the count is 3-1. Again, asking, did she go? And again, no. And a new player is looking very upset with what has just occurred. 2 instances where they thought she went but didn't. Or not. So the count is now full. So after appealing to the official, or the umpire, the base ump said yes, she did go. And again, showing bunt, pulling back. And as opposed to getting a walk, she now goes down looking. So good appeal there by the Crusaders. However, Gillis is still on second. They do have 1 out. And it will bring up Taylor Lundrigan to the plate, who did have a single in that first inning. Clan looking to repeat what happened in that first inning here. Doing a good job so far with Gillis being at second. Now they just got to get a roll going here. And Lundrigan, moving out of the way of that ball, had a grimace on her face. Probably could have thought, or had the occurrence of maybe just turning and wearing that one a little bit, taking one for the team. Sometimes just gotta wear a pitch to the team, you know, looks good on you. So 1-0 the count now. And that one will paint the outside corner. 1-1 the count now. 1's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. So 1-1 count now to Lundrigan. And that one just a little too outside. Good lights there from Lundrigan as she lays off the pitch. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Lundrigan. The runner on second is Gillis, and here comes a pitch from Pesic. As Lundrigan turns on that one, it will be foul though, making the count 2-2. So 2-2 pitch now. Lundrigan at the plate, Pesic at the mound. And taking a hack at the high pitch. Staying alive, but definitely a pitch you want to take. Those high fastballs look good. They're easy to see, hard to get on top of though. Easy to pop those up as you just saw. So Pesic now to deliver the 2-2 pitch. Tries to get her with some off speed, but staying alive is Lundrigan. Gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive as she just makes sure that one goes foul. So here we go, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Two, 1 away. And she turns on that one. That looks like it's going to bleed. As it does, that one's going to drop, and Gillis looks like she'll score. And she does. So an RBI single from Lundrigan as she moves to 2-2 on the day. And that will bring up Proctor, who had the 2 RBI triple earlier. Or a double with an error, however scored. Either way, she ended up on third and 2 runs scored. So she's up now with a runner on first. And that's the right fielder, Rachel Proctor, with 1 away. So Proctor now, as she gets a piece of that one, that's going to make it through the infield. Lundrigan looking third, but it is held up at second. So one pitch, one base is the situation for Proctor. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Danielle Raison, who also had an RBI last inning with an RBI single. She comes to the plate with 2 runners on and 1 runner in scoring position. The runner in scoring position is Lundrigan and Proctor at first. And off-speed pitch there, floating right over the plate. Well, she's seen it now. She knows what it looks like. Now's a good time to take a hack at it. And the pitch comes in, and a little dribbler. That one stayed fair. Heads up play by the first baseman. That's Whitney Carlton there, grabbing that ball while it was still fair. So that's 2 unassisted putouts for the first baseman today. And that will bring in the designated player, number 33, Nicole Rattel, who was hit by a pitch her last at-bat. Although she does have 2 runners in scoring position here, so definitely a chance to do some damage. As there are 2 outs now, so she better be careful with what pitch she chooses to hit. So 1 ball, no strikes, and 2 out here in the bottom of the second. And Rattel turns on that one, but it will be foul. So here we go, 1-1 the count. 2 away, bottom of second. 5-4 is the score. Big first run from the Clan was met by a big second inning. So Rattel here. 1-1 count, 2 away. And Rattel again goes to turn on that one. Just gets a piece of it, not enough. So 1-2 count now here for Rattel. Rattel, at least her strikes come from swing, so she's swinging angry. And she gets a piece of that one, and it will go foul. And that one will go out of play. But Rattel will get another chance. So again, that's Pesek on the mound for Crusaders. And that one comes in. Rattel pops that one up. Umpire questionably gets in the way. Well, not necessarily. Trying to get out of the way, ends up in the way. Either way, Crusaders catcher not happy about that. So plenty of offense here today so far. So even in this game alone, 11 runs scored so far in not even 2 innings of play yet. 1 2/3 inning played so far. And here comes the 1-2 pitch from Pesek. And Rattel gets a big piece of that one, but that thing is absolutely ripped foul. Straighten that one out, and she's doing the trot. So after getting a hold of that one, Rattel probably a little amped up after that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking to straighten that one out. And she will go down swinging, unfortunately. So after 2 innings of play, the score is 5-4 for the Clan, and we'll be right back for the top of the 3rd inning.
For SFU in the bottom of the 2nd inning, there was 1 run on 2 hits and 2 left on base. No errors committed by NNU as we head into the 3rd inning. The score so far, Northwest Nazarene 4, your SFU Clan in the lead with 5. Crusaders is number 12, Catalina Schuster.
All right, back with you here at the top of the third inning. Still pitching for the Clan is senior Kelsey Hawkins, and it will be the cleanup hitter in the 4 spot leading off the inning for the Crusaders, and that's Catalina Schuster. Schuster struck out her last at-bat, although that one is a ball, so 1 ball, no strikes to count to Schuster. And that one is foul, tipped off by Schuster. One and one the count now to Schuster. And that one will be hit. Fielded by Shared, but not in time, as that little blooper will be an infield single. And this will bring up the pitcher, Ashley Pasick, who was walked her last at bat. So Hawkins giving up the single right away to start this inning. And that one will sail high. So it once was a 4-run lead, is now only 1. Clan defense here looking to do their part. Good frame job there by Cameron as they do get the call from the umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pasick. So 1-1 now, Pasick. And she wants that one back as she had a late swing there. Didn't know whether or not to make up her mind, so she did anyway. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count. And Pasick takes a big hack, fouls that one off. She'll see another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, still the count. So 1-2 count now. Pitch coming in from Hawkins to Pasick. Pitcher on pitcher. And can I help you? Nope, just looking. Almost had to strike him out, throw him out. She will go to third. And just a snafu out there. Potential chance to get the runner in a rundown. She got lucky escaping the Clan shenanigans over there. So the runner's on second after a stolen base. Almost had the chance for the old strike him out, throw him out. There was potential to get the double play after who knows what was happening out there. The runner got caught in no man's land, but nobody was there back at second to pin the runner back. So either way, there's still 1 out and a new batter. And that batter is the center fielder, Allie Schauer. So 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. So here comes the pitch. And that one will come in for a strike. So 2-1 the count now on Schauer. And that one just missing the outside part of the zone. 3-1 the count now on Schauer. So 3-1 the count now. Hawkins to Schauer. And Schauer takes a big hack, fouled off. The old 3-2-1, got a full count here with 1 out. So 3-2, full count, 1 out, runner on second here in the top of the third inning. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And she goes down swinging. Hawkins with another strikeout. So Hawkins with 3 strikeouts on the day.
The next batter, number 20, is Sylvester.
So with that strikeout, Kelsey Hawkins moves into 5th all-time in the strikeout leaders. For the Clan all-time strikeout leaders. So again, with that last strikeout, Kelsey Hawkins moves into 5th all-time for SFU strikeout leader. So congratulations, Kelsey. Keep it going. And here comes the pitch. And that one's fouled up. And that will be played by Hawkins. Questionable toss over to first, but gets it done. So either way, no damage done here in the top of the third, and we'll be right back for the bottom part of the inning.
In the top of the third inning for NNU, there were no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on base. No errors committed by SFU. Glenn would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support. Eastern Canada, the Clan's official supplier of bats. Worth is the Clan's official supplier of game balls. And the Keith and Betty Beauty Foundation, for which the stadium is named.
All right, leading off the bottom of the third here for the Clan is the third baseman, Stephanie Sherrod. She did have a single her last at-bat, and she'll be working against the pitcher Pesic. Sherrod's first at-bat, she faced Watkins. Although last game she did take Pesic yard, so she knows she can hit her. Confidence is high going into this at-bat. So Sherrod now, no balls, 1 strike. And did she go? Yes, she did. So 0-2 the count now for Sherrod as she went to do a little drag bunt her last hit. And this time she gets a piece of it, although that's popped up. Looks like it has a chance of bleeding into center, although good play there from the shortstop, Nitcham. So Sherrod will be sat down. That will bring up the catcher, Caitlin Cameron, who came in for Catherine Mernigan. So again, that's Caitlin Cameron hitting in the place of Catherine Mernigan when that came when they made the switch, the pitching change. So Cameron here at the plate for against Pesic. And she'll watch that one go by inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Cameron. Two balls, no strikes now is the situation for Cameron as the pitch comes in from Pesic. And that one will come in for a strike. 2-1 the count now. One out, no runners on here in the bottom of the third inning. And the 2-1 pitch just a little outside. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count now for Cameron. And here comes that 3-1 pitch. And as she's on her way to first, the umpire rings her up on a strike. 3-2 the count. Another of many full counts we've seen here today. So full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And Cameron draws the walk, which will bring up the center fielder, Kendra Goodman. Goodman coming in for Mo Guevara, although moving to center, which moved Gillis to left. So Goodman up at the plate now. Runner on first with 1 out. And Goodman with that slap approach. Running into that pitch, trying to just make contact, be halfway to first by the time the ball hits the ground. Definitely a strategy when pitching against that. Either leave it outside or jam him in, make it hard to reach or make it hard to hit, either way. And right there, going outside, making that hard to reach. It's a little too outside, though, as the count goes to 1-1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Goodman. And Goodman goes to lay down the drag bunt, although it doesn't make contact. And that will be a strike, so 1 ball, 2 strikes is the deal now. So 1-2 now for Goodman with Gillis on deck. And again, running out at the ball. Oh, that one's a little up in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Goodman gets a piece of that one, although she does put it right back to the pitcher. So she'll get to first on the fielder's choice. But no good from that at-bat as the lead runner is thrown out. So all we still got is a runner on first with 2 outs now, and that will bring up the left fielder, Taylor Gillis. So bringing Pesic in the game has really settled down the Crusaders. So Gillis now. That one is just a little low. One 0 count to Gillis. And the 1-0 pitch coming in. And that one will be up and away. 2-0 the count now to Gillis. So Goodman at first after the fielder's choice. And that one will come in for a strike. 3-1 the count now. Taking all the way there was Gillis, just waiting for ball 4. Because that pitch was definitely one to hit. And there's a good piece from Goodman as that one's forced the left fielder back. Although that one goes in the book as an F7. And the Clan offense is done. So after 3 innings of play, the score remains 5-4. Quick thank you to Easton, the proud sponsor of SFU Clan softball, providing players with bats and apparel. Thank you, Easton. And we'll be right back for the 4th inning.
No errors committed by the Crusaders. They'll be heading into the 4th inning. The score so far, the Crusaders 4, the Clan 5. Leading off for the Crusaders here in the top of the 4th inning, number 2, Kiana Brown.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning here for the Crusaders is the 3rd baseman, Kiana Brown. Brown, her last at bat, she did have an RBI single. As that one comes in a little too low for the umpire's liking. So 1 ball, no strikes to count now. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that one is fouled high, and it will be out of play.
It's okay, he has it, so don't worry about it.
So 1-1 on the count for Brown. And that one will paint the corner, as that will bring a strike. So 1-2 now the count. And that one's a little too outside, breaking the count 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hawkins so far with 3 strikeouts on the day, looking to add to that total. And that ball was crushed, but it went foul. So a long 0 either way. So here comes the 2-2 pitch from Hawkins. And that's Raison short. Can they get her in time? That's Balick. They got him. And after that, it will bring up the 2nd baseman, Kendra Day. She drew a walker last at-bat. Although her previous at-bat was against Goulet. So a different pitcher to face this time. And that one just a little too inside. Ball 1 from Hawkins to Day. So the 1-0 pitch now. And that one will paint the outside corner. Good shot there. 1-1 the count now to Day. So 1's across the board now. And that one's fouled off. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. And that one just floats out of the zone. So 2-1, one away. Top of the fourth here. As that one will go, and that will be Raison to field it. Throws over to first. Good play from Balick. A lot of action over there at short. That's 2 in a row to Raison. And that will bring up the top of the order. And here comes the shortstop, Alyssa Nishom. Nitcham so far today, she has a strike. She struck out and she walked, and now she takes a strike. So 2 outs here, top of the fourth. So 0-1 the count now. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, 2 out here. Hawkins to Nitcham. And that one just a little outside. So here we go, 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Hawkins comes in a little high. It will be 3-1 now. So 3-1 the count now, and here comes that pitch. And that one just a little too low as Nitcham draws another walk. So with a runner on first and 2 out, it will bring up the right fielder, Lily Pascal.
Number 7, Lily Pascal.
So Pascal up, runner on first, and Pascal with that very unorthodox swing style. Not that time. Sometimes she runs into it. That time just standing her ground and taking hacks. So the 0-1 pitch now coming in from Hawkins. And that time she does do that running start, although to no avail, it was still a strike. So 0-2 with 2 out. Time to see if Hawkins goes to the strikeout pitch here, or just tries to get her to chase. So here we go. Here comes that pitch. Runner goes. And they got him. Caught stealing, which means it will still be Pascal coming up, or Paschal. Although the old throw him out, Caitlin Cameron with the hose over to second as she gets him. And we'll be right back for the bottom of the fourth inning.
SFU continues to lead by 1, 5-4 over the Crusaders. Bottom of the fourth inning, leading off for SFU will be number 9, Alex Baylor.
And leading off the bottom of the fourth here for the Clan is the first baseman, Alex Balick. Balick so far did a single and a strikeout. Having a pretty good day overall so far. Did all right in that first part 1 of the doubleheader today. So 1 ball, no strikes to count now. And she'll watch that one go by as well for another ball. 2-0 the count now for Balick. So 2-0 the count for Balick here. Pesic still the pitcher for the Crusaders, throwing all of the first game and then coming in the second game in this one. After Watkins came in and gave up 4 runs in the first inning for the Crusaders. Time called here by the Crusaders as they go have a little powwow at the mound. Coach comes out. Potential pitching change here. Granted, the Crusaders are not very deep in the bullpen at this point. And still giving Pesic some leash here.
Hey, here we go, kid. Here we go.
So after that little break there, it is still 3 balls, no strikes to Balick. And Balick shows bunt, pulls back, and watches that one go by as she will have a free ride to first. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Taylor Lundrigan, who is 2 for 2 on the day so far, having a good day. She has 2 singles and an RBI on the day so far. She will come to the plate with a runner on first, which is Balick, and none out. So a good time for her to continue her role. And she lays down the quick bunt. Good chance to beat that one out. And she almost does, but either way, positive at bat as she does advance the runner. And that will bring up Rachel Proctor, who's also 2 for 2 on the day. She had the 2 RBI triple in the first inning, and last inning, or 2 innings ago, or in the second, she did have a single, so still 2 for 2 on the day. And she takes a big hack at that one, just getting under it a little too much. She's like a bull seeing red when she sees that pitch. She wants some of that when it's coming down there. So 0-1 the count now for Proctor. Now here comes that 0-1 pitch. And that one's going to be just a little too outside. Catcher for the Crusaders there, Sylvester. Got to be careful how long she's holding that frame. Probably going to lose favor with the umpire there eventually. Start giving those close calls to the Clan. And Proctor shows bunt, pulls back, and takes a strike. So Proctor back up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one just a little too high. 2-2 the count now with 1 out. And 2-2 pitch coming in now. Proctor takes a hack at that. It will get a shortstop, gets a candy hop off the bag. Well, looked off the bag to me. Either way, she grounds out, ending her perfect streak on the day. And that will bring up Danielle Raison. And first pitch to Raison will paint the outside corner in there for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike to count now. And she will take that one. So 1-1 to count now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away to Raison. And that one's hit. And balled by the shortstop. Not able to handle the hop was Nitchum, and she will get charged with the error, which will get Raison on base, and that will bring up the designated player, Nicole Rattel. Rattel today has been hit by a pitch and struck out. So time for Rattel to get herself on that scoreboard. And she shows bunt, pulls back. And caught in the rundown.
Oh my gosh. Why would you do that?
And Balick hosed it home, got caught in a rundown. Little first third scenario. So after that, the score still remains 5-4 for the Clan, and we'll be right back for the 5th inning.
It takes something really special to pause life, even if it's for a moment. The Keg Steakhouse and Bar. Great food, great conversations. We'll see you tonight.
Up to bat for the Crusaders, number 7, Lily Pascal.
And leading off the inning here for the Crusaders is the right fielder, Lily Pascal. Just a reminder, folks, this webcast is available in HD. Visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/SFU Sports for all the videos from your SFU Clan. Also, for the latest news, stats, videos, and more, visit athletics.sfu.ca. You can also stay connected with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the hashtag NCAAA. That is NCAA followed by an EH. Just live in the stereotypes. So the count is 0-1. And they'll catch her on the outside corner as that's 0-2 now to Pascal. So 0-2 the count now for Pascal. And she'll foul that one off, stay alive for another pitch. So the count's still 0-2. Hawkins working on Pascal. And loses that one a little bit. Pushes that one outside. 1-2 the count now. And another ball here thrown. 2-2 the count now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Pascal. And 2-2 pitch incoming. That one's fouled off. Pascal doing a good job of staying alive here. So count still 2-2 here. So Hawkins here, 2-2 delivery. And that one's fouled off, or sorry, yep, it's fouled off. So still 2-2 the count now for Pascal. And here comes that 2-2 delivery. She gets a piece of that one. Fielded cleanly by Lundrigan, thrown to first in time, and they will get her. Getting the lead off runner, always a good start here for the Clan. And that will bring up Whitney Carlton, swinging a red-hot bat last game, and in this game is going for the sombrero. For those of you unfamiliar with the sombrero, it is when you strike out 3 times, and no, I'm not making that up. It's an actual thing. And there we go. She gets that over to Lundrigan. Lundrigan over to Balick. Lots of action over there so far this game, or this inning. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Schuster. 2 quick outs there for the Clan. Definitely setting a better tempo here later on in the latter half of this game. So first pitch to Schuster comes in, and that one will be a strike. So 0-1 the count now. So 1-1 the count now with 2 away here in the top of the 5th. And that one's ripped on foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Batter is Schuster, and Schuster goes down swinging. Put Hawkins on the scoreboard with another K. And after the top of the 5th inning, the score still remains 5-4, and we'll be right back for the top of the 5th inning.
At the top of the 5th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. Next at bat for SFU, number 33, Nicole Rattel.
Okay, Nick. Hit it hard.
And leading off the inning here for the Clan, it is back to Nicole Rattel. Last inning, her at-bat was interrupted by the whole base stealing fiasco that ended up with Balick being thrown out at home. So Rattel here getting another chance at life in the bottom of the fifth. And that floater just stays out of the zone. 2-0 the count, 2 balls and no strikes. So Rattel here, another chance. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one will be just a little inside. 3-0 the count now on Rattel. So the 3-0 count. And Rattel draws the walk. And Pesic showing a little frustration up on the hill there after giving up that walk. And we will have a substitution there for the Clan. We will have a pinch runner, just waiting for the confirmation from the coach and the umpire.
Number 26, Victoria Sanders, now running at first.
So after another change, we will have Victoria Saunders checking into the game, pinch running in at first. So Rattel is out for now, and Saunders is pinch running. And a little bunt and run being laid down by the Clan. And Sherrod almost beats that one out. So now batting here for the Clan is the catcher, Caitlin Cameron, who came in the second inning for Catherine Murnigan. So Cameron up the dish now, 1 away, runner in scoring position, and that runner is Saunders. That one just a little too outside. So here we go, 1 ball and no strikes for Cameron. And she turns on that one, but it will be a dead ball. And again, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1 runner on base, and that's Saunders at second. Cameron up the plate, leaves that one up and away. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count now to Cameron. And Cameron gets a piece of that one. That one's in the gap for sure. And well played by the left fielder. It will still score a run, so a big RBI single there from Caitlin Cameron. So a good call from the coach to put in the pinch runner as Saunders came around third with some speed and came in to score. And that will bring up the center fielder, number 5, Kendra Goodman. Goodman coming up with 1 runner on base and 1 runner out. Runner on first is Cameron. And good little piece there. And lucky break there for the Clan. Throwing error will lead the runners to advance. And that will score Cameron. Heads up base running by the Clan.
On the shot for SFU, number 18, Taylor Gillis.
And now batting for the Clan is the left fielder, Taylor Gillis. Gillis will be coming up to bat after that little snafu there defensively for the Crusaders. And it leaves Goodman on second, so Speed in scoring position right now with 1 out, and Gillis up to the dish. So 2 runs so far this inning. Pesic waiting for her outfielders to get back to their positions before delivering the pitch. And Gillis taking first pitch ball. So after those 2 runs, a score 7-4 right now for the Clan, hoping to break out a little slump here after scoring 4 in the first inning. And that one just a little up and in. And timeout called here by the coach for the Crusaders. Gonna go have a chat with his pitcher, and catcher while they're at it. And for the softball fans here, some upcoming games. April 8th at 5 and 7 p.m. The Clan will be playing the Western Washington Vikings here. And then April 11th at 1 and 3 versus St. Martin's. April 12th, 1 and 3 against the Western Oregon Wolves. And finally, home game April 19th at 1 versus the UBC Thunderbirds. So those are some games to keep in mind for SFU softball. So 2-0 the count now for Gillis. And Gillis watches that one go by. 3-0 the count now. Probably taking all the way, going to make the pitcher throw a strike here. So 2-0 the count. Or sorry, that was 3-0. And now ball 4. So Gillis draws another walk. She has 2 walks on the day. And that will bring up Alex Balick, who is 1 for 2 on the day. So Balick comes up with runners on second and third. Balick squares to bunt, pulls it back, and lets that one go by for a ball. Not quite sure why they're showing bunt all the time. They've been pulling it back the whole way. All you're doing is giving the pitcher a target. So 1 ball, 1 out. And Balick does go to bunt that time, pulling it back. So that's 6 straight balls thrown by Pesic. Not a good sign for the Crusaders coach. Doesn't want to leave his pitcher out there too long. And that one swung on and hit by Balick. And it was caught foul. And that will bring up the second baseman, Taylor Lundrigan. Taylor Lundrigan, 2 for 3 on the day. She has 2 singles, an RBI, and a sacrifice bunt. And she comes up with 2 outs and a runner on first and second. And she takes first pitch strike. So 0-1 the count now. And Lundrigan gets a piece of that one. That's going to bleed through the infield. Chance to score. Goodman, she comes around. Another RBI for Lundrigan. So after that RBI single, it will bring up Rachel Proctor. Proctor also 2 for 3 on the day, 2 RBIs, looking to add to that total. So still same situation, runners on first and second. And Proctor gets a piece of that one. That one will dribble over the second baseman. Easy put out here for the Crusaders. And just a special thank you to Worth, the official game balls of NCAA softball. And we'll be right back after the bottom of the fifth for the top of the sixth.
2 left on base and 1 error by the Crusaders. Number 14, Ashley Pesic leading off at the top of the sixth.
And leading off the inning here for the Crusaders is number 14, Ashley Pesic, the pitcher. Pesic so far has reached base on a walk and struck out looking. So looking to get on the stat sheet here in a positive way. So 0-1 now that count, or 0-2 the count on Pesic. And the score is 8-4 for the Clan. So 1-2 count on Pesic, or still 0-2. And the 0-2 delivery from Hawkins. And she gets her swing in, played fairly by Shared, and put out by Balick.
Next up and back for the Crusaders, number 5, Ali Shower.
And now up for the Crusaders is the center fielder, number 5, Ali Shower. Shower, just like Pesic in front of her, has reached on a walk and struck out today. Hawkins really settling down after earlier innings of throwing a lot of pitches. Last inning was 3 up, 3 down, as well as not quite the inning before. And that one will come in for a strike. Starting to pound the zone here. Oh, 0-1 the count now on Shower. And that one breaks in the strike zone for a strike. 0-2 the count now on Shower. So the 0-2 count now on Shower. Hawkins pitch coming in. And she fouls that one off. And the count's still 0-2. Hawkins looking to throw her a chair here. And trying to get her chasing with the high heat. So 1-2 count now on Shower. And trying to go outside, trying to get her swinging again. 2-2 count now. Two count, Shower. Hawkins coming in. And that one's a ball. So where it once was 0-2, it is now 3-2. Good plate patience by Shower, waiting for her pitch and fouling off the ones in the zone. And here we go, 3-2 pitch coming in from Hawkins. And that one not quite finding the zone as she will walk Shower.
Next for the Crusaders, number 20, Lisa Sylvester.
And that'll bring up the catcher, number 20, Lisa Sylvester. Sylvester 0 for 2 on the day so far. She flew out and grounded out today so far. So 0-0 count. Swung on and missed. Big swing and a miss from Sylvester. So 0-1, no balls, 1 strike now on Sylvester. And another swing and a miss from Sylvester. And here comes the 0-2 delivery from Hawkins. And that one was up in the zone. Safe to bet that the next pitch is going to be just low and away. Trying to get the hitter chasing. Seems to be they have a 0-2 formula that seems to be a high heat, low and away. Well, there's the low part. I was wrong about the outside part. One-two count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first. And there's the outside pitch we were looking for. So here we go, 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Sylvester. Trying to get her swinging again. 3-2, full count. And 3-2 delivery now from Hawkins. And Hawkins, another walk. That's 2 in a row.
Next to bat, number 2, Kiana Brown.
And that will bring up the third baseman, Kiana Brown. She's 1 for 2 on the day. RBI single and a ground out. And here is to Brown. Brown takes a rip at that. That's going to bleed through the infield. That could score the lead runner. And Gillis comes up throwing. That will score the run. So Brown with the RBI. So once where SFU had a 4-run lead and lost it, hopefully this does not happen again. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood here. But it will bring up the second baseman, Kendra Day. So 1 out, top of 6. And that one's fouled off. 0-1 the count now on Day. And that one will come in for a ball. 1's across the board. 1 strike, 1 ball, and 1 out. Just a reminder that this webcast would not be available without those who make it happen. So So that's executive producer Steve Frost, producer and director Gabriel Lynn, and myself at play-by-play Luca Molinari. And a quick flip to third for an out there. Continue to get the outs there.
Next to bat for the Crusaders, number 1, Alyssa Mitchell.
And that will bring up the top of the order, Alyssa Nitchum. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She did strike out but has walked twice. So 2 outs, 2 on. So Hawkins to Nitchum. And that one's a little too inside. And that one's going to be a strike there. It is 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away. Hawkins here being the workhorse in the second game. And 2-1 pitch now coming in from Hawkins. As that ball is hit foul and out of play. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away here. Or sorry, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we have a deuces wild situation. 2-2-2, 2 runners on. And that one will come in for a ball, so 3-2, full count. So full count here. Top of the 6th. And swung on. That's Goodman in center making the routine play. And after that, after the top of 6, the score is now 5-8, and we will be right back for the bottom of the 6th.
Next at bat for SFU, number 6, Danielle Raison.
All right, here we are, bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning is the shortstop, Danielle Raison. And the first pitch she sees, she wears. Head on over to first. It looks good on you.
Number 33, Nicole Rattel.
And now batting for the Clan, number 33, Nicole Rattel, back in the game after the pinch runner Saunders was in. So it's Rattel up at the plate, runner at first. And she squares to bunt. Not quite sure why they're playing small ball up 3 runs. So Rattel, 1 ball, no strikes. And she squares to bunt, pulls back and takes a hack as she skies that one in the outfield. And center fielder calls her off. So that's Shower taking assertion out there.
Up next for SFU, number 25, Stephanie Sheard.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Stephanie Sherrod. She comes up with one runner on. And Sheard there. And that one will bleed through the infield. And after that single, it will bring up the catcher, Caitlin Cameron. And first pitch to Cameron, she sits on it and drives it foul, not being fooled by the off speed. So 0-1 the count now on Cameron. Oh, 1 runner on first. And that just a little too outside. 1-1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And good lights there from Cameron. She lays off the up and in pitch. So Cameron now, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. And she sits on that one. So 2-2 the count now for Caitlin Cameron. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And that one will come in for a ball, so another full count today. That would have been a fun stat to keep today, how many full counts we've seen. So 3-2-1, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Runner on first is Raison. And that one will be outside. So base is loaded. And we will have a change. Kendra Goodman, who was in the game, is now out, and we will have Robin Mogavero returning to the game. She was pulled in the 2nd inning, and now she's returning here in the 6th.
Next for the Clan, number 11, Robin Mogavero.
So Mogavero coming to the plate with the bases loaded. So Mogavero, bases loaded, 1 out. And she's looking to swing the whole way. Always fun to clear the bases when they're loaded. There we go, 1 out, bottom 6, bases loaded, Mogavero. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, and it is Mogavero at the plate. And good contact there. It will go over the head of the first baseman. 1 run scores. And looking to score a 2nd run, do the Clan, and that they do. So 2 RBI single here for Mogavero.
Next at bat for SFU, number 18, Taylor Gillis.
And that will bring up the leadoff hitter, number 18, Taylor Gillis. Gillis comes up with runners on first and third with 1 out. So with a 5-run lead here, you expect to be seeing some station-to-station softball here. And that one will come in for a strike. So no balls, 1 strike to count now on Gillis. And just a little outside. So one's across the board here, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 away. As that one will paint the outside corner. Nice little off speed there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Top of 6th inning. Runners on first and third. And getting a piece of that one is Gillis, but not in fair territory. And 1 and 2 is still the count to Gillis. And Gillis laying off the outside pitch, 2-2 count now. So 2-2 count, 1 away here. Pitch comes into Gillis, and outside again, 3-2 count. Trying to get him chasing. And the old 3-2-1, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. And that one, just catching the outside corner. I didn't think so, but the umpire thought so. But either way, that'll bring up Alex Balick now with 2 on and 2 out. And Balick, they're taking a big hack. So 0-1 the count now here on Balick. And Balick watches that one go by. Good lights there as it was a ball. And another good take there from Balick. So 2-1 the count now on Balick. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Clan have already scored 2 runs this inning, and that one will come in for a strike, making it deuces wild. So 2s across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out. And good piece, fouled off. Balick will see another pitch. So counts 2-2-2. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's outside. It will be another full count. And here we go, Balick now, 3-2 pitch. And Balick gets a good piece. That's bobbled it short. 1 run will score. Runner's going to advance to third. And that will score a run, making it 11-5 for the Clan, and it will bring up Taylor Lundgren with 2 runners on.
Taylor Lundgren.
So we do have a change here from Coach Rennie. We will be getting a pinch runner. So that's Alex Balick coming out and being replaced by Shelby McCannell. Getting some speed on the base pass here. So new runner here, and that is McCannell at first. And we have Lundgren at the plate now. And Lundgren gets a piece of that one. And off the fence, good piece of hitting there. McCannell looking to score. And she rounds third aggressively, but does not come around. Big double there from Lundgren. Getting our hopes up that thing was leaving the yard, but it didn't. But either way, another run will score for the Clan. And it will bring up number 13, Rachel Proctor. Proctor coming to the dish with 2 out and 2 on. And a good chance for the Clan to extend their lead. It is currently 12-5. And that was a good pitch to get a hold of there from Proctor, but not for her. 0-1 the count now on Proctor. And good take there from Proctor. And here we go, 5-12. So Proctor with some good lights here. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 out still. And that one will paint the zone. Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 away here for Proctor. So 2s across the board here. And Proctor swung on, and that's going to be foul. And here we go, still 2-2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count remains the same after that foul tip. And good piece there. Although no error committed.
For SFU, left center are going to switch.
So defensive change here for SFU.
18 is going to switch.
So Taylor Gillis now back in center and Mo Guevara back in left. So almost the starting lineup is pretty much back in order, with the exception of the pitcher and catcher. And we'll be right back for the top of the 7th.
The score so far, NNU 5, SFU 12. Leading off for the Crusaders will be number 7, Lily Prescott.
There we go. Hey, you Jesse Hawkins out, baby.
And leading off top of 7th here for the Crusaders is number 7, the right fielder Lily Pascal. And just a reminder, the Clan women will be back in action on Wednesday, April 8th against Western Washington. The games will be available on webcast, although they will also be here. And that one booted in left field. Or sorry, made in left. So one out here for the Clan. And that game against Western Washington is Wednesday night, 5 and 7 p.m. They will be here at BD Field. And they also will be available for HD stream at sfuathletics.ca under the softball scheduling area. And Hawkins now working against Carlton. Carlton still a chance to go over the sombrero here. One out of the count now on Carlton. And she takes a hack at that, fielded by Shared. And McCannell able to make the scoop. Bobbled it initially, but recovered it in time. Those picks a lot harder to make than people think, but McCannell got it done in time. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter, Catalina Schuster. And Schuster gets a hold of that one. And that one will go to the fence. Well played by Gillis. That's a very long single, but good mitigation there from the Clan as it's well played off the fence. And this will bring up the pitcher, Pesic. And time's called here. Got to wipe off the base. And the Clan infielder is going to use this time to have a little chat. All right, first pitch. Pesic flies one up. And that's Lundrigan calling for it. And that's it. We are done. Game over. Clan win. And the final score here, 12-5 for the Clan. Next game will be right here, BD Field, Western Washington University Vikings, Wednesday, April 8th, 5 and 7 o'clock. If you don't want to come here, watch them online. And that's it for today. I'm Luca Molinari, and that's it for Clan TV.
Our next matchup doubleheader will be this Wednesday at 5 and 7. Looking to get started next Wednesday at 5 and 7. We look to see you again there on the home of Lion Softball here at BB Field. Good afternoon, everyone. Please don't